Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're having a lovely day. Now, did any of you see the Big Brother eviction? It was a triple. You had Andrew and Dapper Laughs and Johnny leave. I forgot Johnny's name, but it's not really surprising, is it? Because I'd say he's been quite quiet and in the back seat. But did all of you know that Andrew actually has a secret girlfriend? Well, she wasn't at the live eviction. I was on a train actually while this eviction was going on, and I was looking at my phone, looking at Twitter, trying to see the live video and stuff like that. But his girlfriend, well, he's been seeing her for 3 months apparently, according to the papers. I know who this girl is. Her name is Rachel Rhodes. She is a radio DJ. I think she's on Capital North, and I actually first watched Rachel on the Ibiza Weekender when she had a bit of a fling with Jordan. All those girls love Jordan, don't they? So she had a fling with Jordan Davies from the Ibiza Weekender, and I have to say I'm kind of shocked about them two matching up. Obviously you have Andrew from The Apprentice and you have Rachel from like a Capital Radio and a reality TV thing, you know. I'm just kind of shocked. I didn't see them as a good match in my eyes, but you know, they're both lovely, gorgeous people, and I wish them all the luck. But she wasn't there to greet him on his eviction. Now, I like Andrew. I don't care what anyone says. I like Andrew. I don't think he should have called Anne the C, you know what word. That was a bit much, but I'll be honest with you, I don't like Anne Widdecombe myself, so I wouldn't necessarily call her that on air. I mean, I think that's completely wrong, and I think he just got peeved with her. But I do feel that everyone's tiptoeing around her. I still feel that, and it really gets on my nerves. But, you know, his girlfriend Rachel wasn't there to greet him when he left Big Brother. Now, why do you guys think that was? Do you think that was because she's embarrassed of his whole relationship with Courtney Act? Or do you think it's just because she doesn't want the spotlight on her because they haven't been going out that long and it's early days and all the rest of it? I actually think the whole thing with Shane, Courtney Act, and Andrew, I think they kind of blew it up out of proportion. There was a few times that I watched it and I was a bit cringy. I was like, no, what's going on? I do believe Courtney Act has a few feelings for Andrew. That's my personal opinion, or that's how it's been made, edited to look. I do believe that he has a few feelings for him, you know. I don't think that I don't think Andrew has any feelings for Courtney, Shane. Let's just call him Shane at all. I think there's nothing there. I think it's all banter, and I think the majority of it now is just being made to edit to look a lot worse than it was. I found it a bit weird on the eviction night, the way Courtney was clinging to Andrew's arm. I found that a bit weird. If I was maybe Andrew and I had, you know, he's got another half or a girlfriend he likes on the outside, I maybe would have gone, you know, give him a bit of a nudge and say, you know, do you want to get off me a little bit, you know, because it just looked a little bit weird. But I still love Shane. I love Shane loads, and I like Andrew. I know he can be a bit wanky, and I know he can be a bit, I don't know, I just think he's a young lad. He's 26 years old, I believe, something along those lines. I didn't think he was that bad. I loved his relationship with Shane in the end, albeit a bit cringe sometimes, but I thought it was good that he, you know, didn't care that, you know, about his sexuality and just saw him for him. I think Shane's a fantastic human. I think he may be playing a slight game now. I didn't want to say that in the beginning because I thought, you know, but I think the one who's playing the biggest game is Ashley at the minute. But I have to say, you know, I didn't think that Rachel Rhodes from the Ibiza Weekend would be there to see him anyway. I don't think she was there when he went in. I could be wrong on that. I don't think she was, so she's not going to be there when he comes out. Like I said, she did tweet out a few things about him when he was in there, saying she wanted to go and run and hide. So take from that what you will. I mean, she's either embarrassed of the whole Courtney Act, Shane and Andrew saga, or I think she must be a little bit embarrassed, you know, because I'd find it a bit weird myself, you know. Sometimes it was a little bit close to the mark if there was nothing going on there, but then again, you have to remember they're going to edit the show to show the most, you know, I don't know, what do you even call it? The most outrageous scene. So if they think they can edit something to make it look more outrageous than they can do, they will. But I love Courtney Act, Shane. I still don't know what to blinky call him, but I love Shane, really, really do. Albeit I think I think they're all playing a little bit of a game in there. I don't believe any of them aren't. I think they're, you know, because obviously there's hundreds of thousands of people watching them. I don't know if there's millions or not, but I do also think that Big Brother has lost its spark gonna say it right now. I think it did last year, and this year has been even worse. The people they've put in there this year have been a bit crap. I think there needs to be a more broad range of ages. I know you've got obviously the elders, but then there's the youngsters, and there's kind of nothing much in between in my eyes. I feel there needs to be a bit more broader age range, and you want people in there as well that are going to really shake things up. I don't want everyone to be arguing, but I also don't want them to all playing happy families either. That's not the point of Big Brother. I'm sick and tired of, you know, all getting on, all the rest of it. I remember the days when everyone was going crazy. I remember the days when Vanessa Feltz was writing all like loony stuff in chalk on a board. Do you remember that one? Oh my God. When it had Pete Burns, Michael Barrymore in there, and it was super crazy, absolutely crazy. But that's why we watched it, because we wanted it to be mad. I feel it's got a bit too nicey, a little bit too dull. They're all taking it too seriously. They need to shake it up. So if it does come back next year, and we're not too sure it will, but if it does come back, if Channel 5 do renew it, I feel that they need to shake it up and make it more exciting and more interesting, because quite frankly it's getting a bit blinking boring. I wasn't even bothered about watching it. But so as I was saying before, Andrew's girlfriend, who's been seeing for a little bit, it has been on the Ibiza Weekender, and she had like, I think, a fling with Jordan, and she has also been, she's on Capital Radio in the North, I believe. You know, I think that's what she does, but I didn't really pair them together. He's obviously a bit of a lad, but he's obviously quite smart. He's not a stupid guy, is he? And I just didn't see them matching, but I said they're both gorgeous people, more luck to them, you know, all the luck in the world. I just didn't see them match together. I don't know why, but I just didn't. But I don't know if they'll still be together now after her watching him, Andrew, with Shane. But as I said, I don't really think there's anything in it. I really don't. However, I do find it a bit strange when he said, oh, you know, he'd be all over Shane if he didn't have a dick, basically. I found that a bit much, because even though I think Courtney Act can look fab when she's all dressed up, in her gear, in her wig, and in her stuff with her fake boob gel things, and, you know, her willy tucked up her bum and all the rest of it, I think she could look great. I don't really see how you can blur the lines of not knowing it's a guy. And like he said to Emma, she said if there was, you know, if he was a girl, you know, no, she didn't say that, sorry, if he, you know, when he had a drink or whatever, was there ever any kind of feelings? And he said no, because if there was, for a start, he'd have to unstrap his knob. I was like, come on. I do think they edited it to try and make it seem worse than it was. But in case you didn't know, that's who Andrew's secret girlfriend was. But she wasn't there to see him. So is she still with him? God only knows. So who do you think is going to win it? I still think it's Shane at the moment. But I'll be quite honest with you, I don't really care. I think Channel 5 need to sort this programme out. It's getting boring. If it's going to come back next year, come on, get some better characters in there. We're not saying we want to see people row all the time, but come on. You can do better than this. But anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you all have a fantastic day. Please subscribe to my channel if you are new, and I hope to speak to you again soon.